We continue with some more headlines on a few of the national papers. We start with The Nation. Already I told you some headlines from The Nation. I'll just get on to more interesting ones. For those who are just tuned in, my name is Ifeyemi Andrew, and quickly here on The Nation you would find this: Senate to take position on Ningi's letter. That's a headline you would see there. This one says here, no sacred cow in anti-graft battle, says EFCC boss. And align with government programs visions, First Lady tells youths. That's also on The Nation. And one more from The Nation. NRC grows revenue to 6 billion naira in 2023 from rail operations. So there you have it. Quickly we see what we have for us on the Vanguard newspaper. But before we do that, I would encourage you to join the conversation on Facebook. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a family member to join the conversation on Facebook. It's quite easy. Just in case you don't have an idea, I'll tell you it's simple. Get on Facebook, search for Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Okay, so I'll just tell you how you do that. You go in on the search bar, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Like the page, get on there, follow the live stream, like, comment, and importantly, you can share. Don't forget to click the share button, and so we get more people to join in on the newspaper review this morning. So now that you've done that, you can also go on X, Nigeria Info PH, on YouTube. For those who are fanatics of YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. So go watch and listen to us on all of those platforms. In the meantime, we come back to some more headlines. This time we look at the Vanguard, and here we have Okwama killings, how soldiers, villagers died. Eyewitness. That's on the Vanguard. Bandits attack luxury bus, rob passengers, set bus ablaze in Ogun. Bush burning triggers health disorders in Bayelsa. I would have to say, because I remember in early parts of the year, from last year and into early parts of this year, it was a big problem, the bush burning, and on social media you had broadcasters and human rights activists and all civil organizations in Bayelsa State all complaining about this and trying to educate people on the need to stop it. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out very well because we still had a lot of people burning bushes. I think in River State we didn't witness this too much, and it was good, really good that we didn't come to that. But unfortunately in Bayelsa, it's a problem, and on the Vanguard you can find all the details. Bush burning triggers health disorders in Bayelsa. I will take one more. This one here says dynamics shifting, says SDP chairman Gabam on El Rufai's visit to party secretariat. And LP crisis, Abure rejected Peter Obi's advice for all-inclusive convention, Obi Dati spokesman. There you have it. Let's quickly get onto Facebook now and see some of your comments. Don't forget to use the WhatsApp number 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. And also remember to get on X, Nigeria Info PH, and drop your comments there. On Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We'll start with your comments on Facebook now, and we have plenty of them coming in. It is sad and worrisome that Rivers State is always in the news for the wrong reasons. How long shall the state continue to be in this drama of godfatherism syndrome? Lorenzo Delight here says, thank God Ability says 27. Oh man. Skillful Piro troops kill 11 terrorists, recover military uniform weapons. Nice one. They should kill those terrorists too. Bakel Menegbo says, I feel sorry for victims that were kidnapped in Delta. This seems like a new approach for stealing public funds. The governor has been so quiet so far following his impeachment threats by the assembly. because he sees it as mission to nowhere. King Boy says the impeachment threat has failed. Ogo Jonah Justice says, when I remember all the former governor's statements as regards to controlling his successor, what we are seeing is laughable. Since Governor Fubara started the peace process, he should finish it. This impeachment threat shouldn't be taken for granted. This is from Lorenzo Delight. All right, to keep your messages coming in on Facebook, we'll take as many as we can. Don't also forget on WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. And for the news, for those who have missed the headlines, I just touched on a few of them on the news this morning. You must have heard this. More reactions. Trio Rivers Assembly. Renewed threats to impeach the governor. Gunmen abduct students in Delta State hours after Unical students' abduction. So it's 2 abductions. Let's go to the phone lines now and hear your thoughts. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. You can also call us on 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. Any of those numbers, and you get access to us here in the studio, just like that. Very easy. Remember, straight to the point, and keep your response very short and civil. Fidelis Elemowa says the legal impeachment of the governor will not see the light of day. Well, he's not been impeached, so I think you meant the impeachment threat. Okodili Iwu Ogu says, good job. Good morning, Ifeami. Tinubu jets off to Senegal for inauguration. This is not necessary now when the price of things in the market is still very high. Bobby Erinwa says the plot to impeach the governor will not see the light of day. For me, they are not our lawmakers until the court decides. Mark Opone Bethel says on Naira recovery, I'm worried the cost of goods are still alarming. Traders will want to determine forex to sell when foreign exchange is high. But when forex is low, price adjustments will not take effect. That's also that's from Mark Opone Bethel on Facebook. So we said keep your Facebook messages coming in and join the live conversation. Dominic Alex Igboanugo says, what is Tinubu's business with Senegalese presidential inauguration? Something he couldn't allow to happen in Nigeria. The lawmakers are just not tired of drama. I hope the court throws them out. Something he couldn't allow. Something couldn't allow how? When he was inaugurated, we had leaders from other countries visit as well. I don't think it's out of place. I think you might begin to question how long he would stay there. But it wouldn't be out of place to be present for the inauguration. And besides, you never could tell. There could be talks about bilateral trade, businesses, and things to benefit. It's a new administration. You would want to see that you place yourself in a strategic position to benefit from the policies and plans of the administration. So I don't think we should make too much of a case out of the president's visit to Senegal. Thank God Ability says the lawmakers who have left the PDP to the APC have no legal standing to impeach the governor. That's Thank God Ability at Twigbu on Facebook. To the phone lines now, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0007, 0817 923 0002. Please tell us your name, where you're calling from before you make your contributions. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Nigeria Info.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Promise Bekele.
Promise?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Next, it's on state policing. I think it's better the sister and decide that the police can commence as soon as possible. This will believe will solve particularly two purposes. One, it will enhance local security. At the same time, it will also increase employment rates in the country. There are some states that is valuable enough to fund this state policing, at the same time solving the security challenges and increasing productivity within the state. So at this time, the mentality we have in this country is when the federal government wants to do state policing and some cabal, the fight who want to contest for governor also spend time with five the state governors also have their hands in policing, in supporting state policing, so that they will not have clash of interest. Let us bury the political interest and look at the welfare of our country to be the paramount. And if we do that, then every stakeholder will come together and support the state policing, who will enhance security challenges in Nigeria. Again, the threat of impeachment of the assembly to our governor, I think what they are doing is just to ensure that activity is going on in the assembly. They are looking for a legitimate means to claim their salary, since they do not have any particular work to do. So if they don't do any activity, at the end of the day, they will not have opportunity to ask for money.
All right, promise. Thank you. Let's move on to another caller now. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Femi. I'm trying this morning.
Fine, thank you. All right, straight to the point, please.
Yes, so I think the adoption of students, I think the government and the security agencies should do something regarding that. And the army told us yesterday that they will ensure that they defeat this bandit and this terrorists and what are them that are indeed, making this country very much uncomfortable for us. We say to them also, this is another litmus test, because we had these guys come in, kidnap people, and not even one of them is even apprehended or arrested, and not even a trace to where they are taking these guys to. And that tells us that this is indeed a very lucrative business that has taken another turn in this country. But I hope they do the needful. And at the same time, the stakeholders giving their own view regarding the impeachment threat. One thing I want to tell my governor, Seminara Efubara, this morning, the Bible says that wisdom is profitable to direct. He should use the wisdom he has to do the needful. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Isaiah George from Buguma and Calabar.
Go on.
Yes, I'm looking at the position of our elder brother and the stakeholder in River State, Opunabo in Kotaria. I think that word is a word from a man full of wisdom, trying to put his words of wisdom to see how he can tell the people who are instigating and triggering all kind of abnormality against the governor of River State. I think that word is a food for thought that they should take this morning. Because, Andrew, naturally, you cannot burn even the Bible we read. You set fire on it, looking at its bulky nature, it cannot burn. Just like any other book, like a big dictionary, set fire on it. But the only way you can achieve that is pulling them one after the other. Just like the broom. You can't break the broom when it is in their bulky nature. You can't break it. That is what Rivers people are behind the governor. We are fully and solidly behind the governor, massively and completely behind the governor in a very high number. And it is very difficult to put this high number of people who are behind the governor in a disarray. Because what we are saying is that before now, the state has suffered untold unrest and all kinds of issues.
George.
Starting from 2:15.
Let's move on to another caller now. Your point already has been made. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning. All right, I think we lost that call. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Andrew Femi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Nona Revidade, calling from Nkoro.
All right, go on.
Andrew Femi, this morning I concur with Opunabo and Kotaria. Now, out of 8, the governor don't do 6. Andrew Femi, the good party, the assembly members and the governor, would they look for trouble? They know it's the 2. They should leave this governor to be alone, please. Andrew Femi, go to Songhai farm. Work is going on. Come to Rivers State, projects are booming under this governor. Is it because the governor is quiet? They should please give this governor a loan to work for Rivers people. The governor God gives to Rivers people. This particular man said, I want to work for Rivers people. I want to take Rivers State to the promised land. And these 27 members, whether 25, they are, sometimes they say they will be 25, sometimes they say they will be 23. Even they are fighting themselves. Former governor is flying some of them out to read themselves. But they don't agree. Andrew Femi, they should please leave the gold governor of Rivers State alone to work for Rivers people. Thank you very much. God bless you. I remain on the Rebida from God.
Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man.
All right, good morning.
Thank you. My name is Good News, and I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, go on, good news.
Yes. Let me start by more reaction trailing and the impeachment threat of the governor. Yesterday, I called and I gave a kind of scenario about when a young man, if a mother bought a fowl and gave to the son to keep for Thanksgiving, and someone asked the son to kill the fowl, but the mother instructed, and when the mother came and asked...
You're exhausting your time. We get to point. Just get to it.
Yes, it's my time I'm using, my brother now. So I called it, I refer to it as April Fool. And more people are still talking about it. I think that the Martins Amewule, yet House of Assembly, are using their own hands to cage their own self in this River State that they are supposed to be free. Most of them truly cannot walk freely. Even in the state, they hardly go to functions except when Governor Wike is there. They are holding themselves down, thinking they're holding the governor down because of hate, because of trying to please somebody who is trying to cage River State. River State not be Lagos, that's what they can before. And it continues like that, River State will not be Lagos. They should do their job normally. Allow one man who's in Abuja, they say Abuja politicians to be there. That was what they came 2015 and 2019. Let Abuja politicians be here in Abuja. Let River State do what they ought to do. I think they should stop stressing themselves. And let me talk about the Senator Ningi matter, the National Assembly senators have concluded on it. See, we know that before this time, about to use the same mouth to say that they shouldn't judge him based on how he worked as a minister of Niger Delta, which means that he did very, very wrong during the Ofiamek saga. And he doesn't want them to judge him from that. Today they're concluding because the man said how much they took and what they are doing in the Senate, over how many billion.
All right, let's get on to another caller. Thank you.
And waiting how they want to do it.
Thank you. Good news. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, JJ.
Yes, my name is JJ calling you from Rumigbo.
Okay.
Opunabo Onkotaria condemned State Assembly for impeachment threats. And he also made some assertions which are very, very correct. The governor has sent some bills to them, the Power Independent Bill, the New City Bill, and so many bills. They're not touching them. All they are after is how to take over the power of the governor. I don't get it at all. Oh, you'll be the one to appoint service commission. You'll be the one to do this. You'll be the one to extend local government tenure. I don't get this old animosity at the end of the day. So as far as I'm concerned, I think they should yield to the advice of Onkotaria together. Hello?
Yes, JJ, you'd have to wrap up. There's a beep in the background.
To you now, total darkness. And they are telling me that this could make over 1 trillion in gain. Andrew, I think I rest my case there.
All right, thank you very much. Nigerians, for good morning.
Good morning, you hear me? Olivier King.
All right, King, go on.
You hear me? Martin Amewule and the 27 of his led assembly members. I think what they are doing in River State is they are heating up the politics, which for me is causing more problem and distracting the governor. And what I want to tell the governor today is this. He should concentrate on the governance. And he has so many executive powers to use as a governor. Rivers people is solidly behind him. I don't know why people will support a man who, for 8 years, impoverished the state. For 8 years, a civil servant whose salary was 50,000, was stagnant in salary scale of 50,000 for 8 years. This man came, promoted civil servants, give them the appropriate promotion and other things that is due for them. Constructions are ongoing, and some other things he's doing. And these people is busy making laws to integrate democracy and state governance in Rivers State. It's unfortunate. I want them to retract on these decisions they are doing of dragging power also. For me, kind of like this thing is getting to something else that is giving me concern. Thank you.
All right, King, thank you. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Yeah, it's Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is John Amadalete, calling from Obudogan community.
All right, John. Let's hear you.
If any former essay to Governor Nyesowike Okuda advising people on issue of impeachment of Martin Zamewule. If any, if it is matter of River State, now we don't need politics. River State is one. But Martin Zamewule should think otherwise. Why did I say so? Similarly, is the governor of River State. Martin Zamewule, he calls himself a speaker. Fine and good. Not every time threatening governor. No local government own monopoly of violence. No local government that does not have people who are like Martin Zamewule. Martin Zamewule should use his tongue to count his teeth. Because any attempt that he do, the youth of River State, including I, John Amadalete, will join the people of River State to fight Martin Zamewule. River State is not Obiakpo State. They call it River State. Somebody cannot stay in Abuja and be directing affair of River State. He has finished his own. Let us see it as a fact. It's a statement of fact. He has finished his own. He has controlled the Commonwealth of River State. Let the next person control the Commonwealth of River State and develop River State. River State have no name Obiakpo State. They call it River State. They compare every other group,
all right,
every other local government.
Thank you.
Why must a particular local government, a particular people who be in charge? Rotimi Amechi was the governor of River State. He gave everybody free and fair, including the minister who was the chief of staff then.
All right, Aleto, we have to interrupt because we're running out of time. And then I was trying to understand what you were saying with no local government is monopoly of violence. I don't see how that relates to anything that concerns the headlines. And I don't see how Obiakpo State, in your words, has anything to do with the headlines. And secondly, the assembly members did not say that they were being told to bring up the impeachment threats by anybody in Abuja, most especially by the FCT minister. You listened to the Speaker of the House and what his position was and why he said what he said. He gave his reasons, and I think you should stick around that and not try to drag issues that do not even concern this with the violence talk and Obiakpo talk. I don't think any of those matters. So please, if anybody has that in mind, you should do away with it. All right? Please. Thank you. On WhatsApp, let's see some of your messages. Let's start with Fidelis. Fidelis Lemoa says the legal impeachment plot against the governor would not work. Henry from Oyigbo says the state assembly amend laws. What is the problem of these lawmakers? It is only to amend. I believe that all this, the amendment of laws, is to make the government difficult. Many of those laws were made during the former governor's time by the same assembly. This one says it's obvious that those assemblymen don't have anything meaningful to do, only to satisfy the desire of one individual. Very unfortunate that Rivers people elected those kind of people to represent them. Obina Wonsu. God's Power says, Odiadi God's Power says, good morning. If you hear me, I blame the judiciary for the leadership crisis in the state. A little matter that's not supposed to take them this long to come up with a verdict. They are bringing different laws that don't hold water. I thought they claimed they are learned. The lawmakers should stop distracting the governor, concentrate on their business of lawmaking. The governor has asked them to tell Rivers people his fault. Till date, no one has spoken. Obioma Noble from Igbodo Echie, that one is from you. Andy Oviri says the quietness of the governor is enough. He should begin to talk, move from one local government to another. Let Rivers people see him. Andy Oviri, that's from you. All the local governments were doing Thanksgivings and all. So possibly they have an idea what the governor is doing. Robbery of luxurious bus on the road in Ogun State and subsequent burning of the passenger's bus is an act of wickedness. It is the effect of economic hardship, hunger, and bad governance. I don't think that's what it is. It's just the act of wickedness. It's just some people who are wicked. It has nothing to do with hunger. Because you too, I'm pretty sure the economy is biting you, but you have not gone to burn a bus, have you? No. So let's not make the excuse that it's hunger. It's not. Good morning. More reactions about the State Assembly treat impeachment plots, impeachment threats. I want to align my thoughts with the former aide to the FCT Minister, Ungotaria. The Assembly members are loyal to the FCT Minister. And that's it. King Boy, he sent that message. Confidence says, I know the problems of the Speaker and his group. I have said, and I will continue to say, the budget will not be re-presented again. Confidence in Lebedim from Osuzu Echie. That message is from you. John Bull says, good morning, modern time drones. Okay, let's take a commercial first. We continue after that one.
You are tuned in to 92.